Peace, love, and prosperity. This is Big Mike. I'm coming back at you. Last month, the month of June, was Men's Mental Health Month. Now, of course, we're in July. And you might ask the question, why didn't you do a video about this last month? Because our mental health is important all year round. So I intentionally waited till July to do this video because I wanted to place emphasis on that. And what's happening right now is quite a few people don't care about men's mental health. But then there are some people that do. Now, hopefully my little video and whatever other videos people have done will continue to inspire the people that do care about men's mental health. And hopefully it will spark a change in those that don't care. Because what's happening now is men's mental health is so crucial that there's a whole lot of men deleting themselves. Way too many. And this is not something that's just happening by chance. You know, there are circumstances that have come into play over long periods of time, and some of them are intentional. You know, you can say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I'm not. Some of the things that have come into play are intentional. I'm not going to get into all that right now, though. There are so many men on a daily basis right now deleting themselves and thinking about deleting themselves. This is not good. There are so many of us, me included, that we go through days sometimes where we feel like we ain't shit because we don't have the paper, you know, we don't have the coin, you know, we don't have the this, we don't have the that, you know what I'm saying? So there's so many of us that go into those valleys, sometimes days and weeks at a time. So many of us that are not necessarily suicidal, but, you know what I'm saying, extremely depressed. Extremely depressed. Me, myself, you know, I knew about it years ago and, you know, kind of healed myself to a degree, but I knew that I had the depression and anxiety, but I wasn't officially diagnosed. And I researched and I healed myself to a degree. But then this last situation, becoming a widower for a second time, just, you know, taking care of my wife, watching her go through all that pain, and then she passed away. It's like all of the self-healing that I did, it just all got taken away. And I had to get therapy, all of that type of stuff. And the therapy helped. It helped a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely understand because I am now officially diagnosed with anxiety and depression. I'm officially diagnosed with it at this point. And I'm doing pretty good right now with healing and keeping it under control, you know. And those of you that have universal concepts, please keep putting the healing energy out there for me and everybody else. And those of you that are Christians, Muslims, Jewish, Hebrews, whatever, pray for a brother. Please pray for me, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter that my faith and my belief system ain't the same as yours. I believe that those prayers and meditations and everything still have power. They have energy that benefits other people when somebody puts that out there for them. You know, but this is a real battle. And there are so many, thankfully, I didn't ever reach a point where I felt suicidal. But I know some brothers that have told me, you know what I'm saying? I heard John Wall talk about it. John Wall making millions of dollars and he felt like deleting himself when he was injured. Because at that point, you're not producing, you're not providing. Everything with us is based on what can you do for me? And when a man is placed in a position where he can do nothing or do little for the people around him, I'm not talking about just in romantic relationships, that too. He feel like he ain't shit because that's what we've been conditioned to do. But then when he feel like he ain't shit, he can't say nothing. He can't cry about it. He can't express himself. Because if he expresses himself, there's all kinds of negative things people say about him. You know, they call him a four-legged female dog. They call him this, they call him that. You soft, you this, you that. You need to shut up. Men don't cry. You know what I'm saying? Why you acting like a punk? Why you this? Why you that? That's enough. So you got to just hold it in. You got to just hold it in. And then it just get to a point, you see people extremely successful. You know, I remember Robin Williams, extremely talented, extremely successful. He deleted himself. Because, you know, in his case, I believe it's because he was so intelligent and so sensitive to how jacked up the world was, it overwhelmed him. Because he was extremely intelligent, he was aware of things on a much higher level than just the comedy he did in the movies. You know, and that's another thing. People that have a high level of consciousness, awareness, and sensitivity, this world gets to us. It overwhelms us, me included. Me included. This is real. You know, but what I'm going to do today, I don't know if I can play the song in the background, but I'm not. I still don't know all the rules to YouTube, but I'm going to read the lyrics. The first time I heard this song, I was in tears by a young brother named Dax. It's called To Be a Man. So I'm just going to read some of the lyrics and comment on it. I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but about what you provide inside that home. It's how we provide, how we perform in every situation. And if it's not up to par, so many people, situations where we discard it. You know, you don't care about how we feel, you don't care about what we know. Okay? Yeah, I know this life can really beat you down. You want to scream, but you won't make a sound. Got so much weight that you've been hiding, but won't show any emotions as a man that goes unspoken. That we can't cry when life gets hard. Unconditional love is for women, children, and dogs. A lot of times a man will only receive unconditional love, and in some cases nowadays not even that, from his mother. Now, if you like me and you grew up without your mother, I had a mother. My grandmother was my grandmother and my mother at the same time. You know, and I had an auntie that's like a mother to me, you know. And I had a couple of other aunties that looked out for me. I had an uncle that looked out for me. So I was blessed to at least have somebody, you know what I'm saying? But that unconditional love that you get from your biological mother, in more than 50% of the time, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. And a lot of times that's the only person that a man will receive that unconditional love in his life from. Sometimes men be married. They'll stay married their whole life, but they don't even get that 100% unconditional love from their wife. In some cases they do. There's some special sisters out there that will give that unconditional love. I was blessed to have two of them. You know what I'm saying? So we know that we just have to play our parts, and don't nobody give a damn about our broken hearts. Yeah, as a man, we gotta pave our way. Our only function is to work and slave. There's no respect for you if you ain't paid. A lot of times, that's how people respect you, based on your job title and based on how much money you have, how many connections, resources, and influence you have. Your character, in too many cases, don't mean shit to people. Your integrity, your love, your behavior, and even the people that say it. You know, they say, oh man, you know, you a good dude, you got good integrity and all that. You know, they'll still sell you out for the person that got money. Your boy Dax just breaking it down. He put it in music form. I hope any of you that may see this video go listen to the song. His name is Dax. It's spelled D-A-X. You know what I'm saying? And To Be a Man. There's no respect for you if you ain't paid. You're disregarded as a human and you can't complain. And if you ever make it up And if you ever make it up and actually reach that place and find a woman that you love and give her your last name, you'll feel the things that you provide is only why she stays. And when you try to explain, you'll say, I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. No, I'm not going to go through the whole song. I just wanted to utilize this song to say some of what's happening with us as men. You know, and I'm talking about the good men. The men, even the men that ain't no good, you know, that ain't shit, even those men, some of them have some reasons. But those who, I'm mainly right now speaking up for the men who are decent men, good men, or great men. You know, those men, those of us who are at least decent or better, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking up for us. You know, those of you that are already concerned about our mental health, you know, in our personal circles or just in general, I am so grateful for you. Those of you that don't understand, hopefully one day you'll understand. I done got to a point where, to be perfectly honest, those of you that don't understand and don't give a shit, I don't give a shit about you either. That's the point I done got to. You don't understand, you don't give a damn, so what? I'm going to place energy on the people that do give a damn about me and do give a damn about men's mental health. I know that might sound kind of harsh, but it's the only way I can protect my heart. I have to just turn it off and shut them out like, you know, you don't exist. Or, like I do in sports, I use them for fuel. You hate on me, it fuels me. I walk into another arena and we playing against another team as a coach and as a player. The more you hate on me, the harder I play. The more you hate on me, the more I focus to beat the other team's ass. It's that damn simple. You know, you might say, Mike, that ain't a good thing for you to be like that. Well, I'm a competitor. Sports saved my life, basketball in particular. It helped me make me a better person, and it helped make me a stronger person to bounce back when I am depressed, when I am down, when I am out of it. That's one of the things that helps me get back up. That's just me. That's who I am. It helps me. It fuels me when I'm in my more positive state. You know what I'm saying? But even those brothers that they down, they good brothers, they down, and it seems like they just can't get back up. It seems like they done gave up, and people judge them and everything. I ain't judging them. When you down, it's hard to get back up. Trust me, it's hard. I'm talking about for men and women. When you down, when you in that valley of depression and despair, it is hard to get back up. And when you do, everybody that does, that's in that, this is what I say. The fact that you get back up on your feet and you get back in the game, even if you ain't playing that well, you back up, you standing back up, you back in the game. I love you. Those of you who can't get back up, it's just too hard, I love you too. I'm not going to sit up and judge you because I know how hard it is. And that's what needs to happen in our society for men's mental health. You know what I'm saying? Care about the fact that so many men are deleting themselves. Care about the fact that so many men are depressed and homeless. You got a whole bunch of homeless dudes out there with degrees, skills, talent, everything, but they got mental health issues. You got a whole bunch of veterans out there that are homeless, thinking about deleting themselves and everything. You got a whole bunch of them. But you walk by them and you look at them, you just a bum. And they're not. They're not. They're not just a bum. And I didn't want to have an outline for this. Usually I have my little outline and everything so I don't miss certain points, but I wanted to shoot straight from the hip, straight from the heart on this one. Those of you who care and that you love us and you care about our mental health, thank you. I'm Big Mike, and that's my point of view.